Hello, everyone, and welcome to. What was it? Part 5? I think it's part 5 of Not for Broadcast. So, play, campaign, continue, and here we go. Editing too quickly will annoy the watchers at home. On day 913, an important review. You arrive at work a little early. Despite a stressful journey in, you still aren't quite sure of everything that happened. Though, if the swarm of CCOs all over the building is anything to go by, this isn't just a Channel 1 matter. This is confirmed when you are informed. You need to speak to Boseman immediately and are escorted to his office. You sit nervously outside, waiting for your boss. A few minutes later, the boss man arrives, disheveled and with a stern-looking CCO in tow. Yes, Winston, good. This is Specialist Abels. She will be observing this interview. Please come inside and take a seat. The ruddy-faced man bustles into his office and leaves the door open for you to follow. The few times you've been here before, it was immaculate, with everything in its proper place. Not so today. It must be serious for Boseman to be this flustered. So, Alex, do you know why I'm here today? Boseman's eyes are sharp, and his gaze is fixed on your face from across the desk. Abels is standing behind you, out of sight, but definitely not out of mind. Not really, no. I wasn't involved with anything that happened yesterday. I assume to do with what happened with this rep last night. What happened last night was nothing short of the culmination of a heinous and outrageous campaign of terror that this rep have been reaping on this nation and its territories. Boseman shoots a glance behind you to your left, where your CCO observer is standing. And it is of course our duty to root out this rot, wherever we find it, to prevent anything like last night happening ever again. I have been asked by Advance to perform interviews with all staff members involved, and will be submitting a personal review of your performance, both during the incident in question and throughout your time here. Well, this can only end well. He shoots you a quick smile. Don't worry, it'll all be fine. Arranging some papers, Boseman clears his throat and begins. Obviously, a lot happened last night, and I have a number of interviews to conduct today, so I'd rather none of them take any longer than necessary. Please be brief, concise, and clear in your answers. You nod. So, let's start at the beginning of the broadcast and work our way through. After the attack at the memorial, you seem to have portrayed the terrorist in quite a sympathetic light. Why? I showed what was happening. The news, that's our job, right? Yes, of course. And with everything in flux, you weren't to know what would happen next. I'm certain you did the best you could, Alex. You always do. Boseman scribbles some notes down, the noise of his pen scratching into the notepad, punctuated only by the constant tick-tock of his ornate clock. Hopefully this will all be over soon. Reviewing the broadcast, we noticed something a little odd about a particular camera choice. It was while everyone else was talking. Oh, where did I put it? Yes, here we are. Do you recognize this? With a flourish, Boseman produces the leaflet from the notice board and places it on the desk in front of you. I assumed it was just part of the set. Why else would it have been there in camera? Well, that makes sense. You aren't responsible for maintaining the set. You can only assume that what's there is meant to be after all. You get the feeling that at least some of the above was for the benefit of the CCO in the room. Thank you, Alex. And again, for Abel's benefit. You are so loyal. Not exactly subtle there. There was one thing we noted during the final of the notes board. Bozeman picks up some notes on the other side of his desk. You seemed to play an odd choice of sound effects relatively early on. Now the script was expecting laughs, but for all three you chose to play booze. Why did you do that? I'm sorry, I was under the impression that I could pick freely. Did it change? I felt they were the most appropriate choices. Art is subjective after all. To be fair, I was just messing around with the show to begin with. So, I'm sorry I was under the impression that I could pick freely. Did that change? Well, of course, obviously, we all want our shows here at Channel 1 to be as successful as possible, and we allow our staff a significant degree of autonomy. I'm sure no one would try to fault you for simply having a different sense of humor. You can see Bozeman is frowning as he writes this, clearly not convinced by his own words. Maybe he likes you more than you thought? How many other people would he be interviewing today? At this point, Bozeman took out a pair of glasses and placed them somewhat delicately on the end of his nose. Then the portly man leaned forward to examine his notes in detail. Now, obviously, we expect the odd bit of interference here and there. Unavoidable, however. He paused, turning the page at an agonizing pace. Interference is not the same as terrorist propaganda. Would you care to explain how quite so much of the messaging found its way onto our airwaves? With everything else going on, I just didn't realize until it was too late. The machine's been out of date for years. Even the last update didn't make life any easier. Out of the corner of your eyes, you note Specialist Abels is visibly more attentive, awaiting your boss' response. Well, it's certainly true that accidents happen, and with the various stresses of last night's broadcast, I don't think anyone could begrudge you a slight drop in attention. Bozeman smiles warmly at you as Abels returns to the passive sense. You offered a strange smile back. A loud crack breaks the growing silence as Bozeman leans back in his chair. The tape of that poor Miss Brightman. Why did you play it? Help me understand. Why play that tape? As you meet his gaze... Hang on, I think I'm going to open up a window. Just to get a little bit of fresh air. Now a slug of water. Okay, there we go. I was worried what this rap might do if I didn't play it. It seemed like the news. Isn't that what we do? Show the news? You watch as Bozeman slowly cleans his glasses before answering. Well, at the end of the day, you chose to do it, Alex. I don't know if I'd done the same in your shoes, but I think it's clear enough you thought it was the right thing to do, and that's all we can ask of you. He clears his throat and leans forward again, a smile once again on his face. I believe that's all I had for you anyhow. Thank God it's over. I think that's all the information we need for now. Thank you. Could we have the room, please? This last is to the CCO, who grudgingly accepts, and you hear the door close behind her. Look, Alex, I don't know how involved you were last night, and frankly, I don't want to know, but honestly, it doesn't look good. I've done what I can because I like you, but I can't promise it will be enough. Best just go home for now. There's no work for you until we get a new satellite tower up anyway. As you leave, you see what you could almost swear is sympathy in the old man's eyes. Back to normal? Day 1217, a banquet for some. Also, I don't know what I have. I got a lot of dry throat. Let's see. It's your anniversary, and this year you've got a plan. A week away could be just what the doctor ordered for you and Sam, but it won't be cheap. It's more than you normally spend, but Sam's worth every penny. Spending that much on a holiday might be a bit frivolious, though. Anyway, it's more than I normally spend, but Sam's ever worth. Yay, we're broke as poor now. Sam still hasn't forgotten that missed anniversary, but you've not made that mistake again in the 3 years since Dan Bozeman. With the trip booked, you even took today off so you could go all out and cook a nice meal from scratch. Fancy, Sam's going to love it. They should be here any moment. You even had time to single-handedly clean the entire house, floor to ceiling. It took hours. But Sam will appreciate it, and that's all that matters. You hear keys in the lock and put the final touches in place. As Sam steps into the hallway, you're waiting in the doorway to the kitchen, dressed to the nines and acting as nonchalantly as possible. Alex, what's all this? Oh my god, did you clean? And what's that smell? They give you a quick kiss as they step past you into the kitchen, where the banquet is laid out. Candles lit, with Charlie standing quietly grinning. Oh my god, Alex. Happy anniversary, Sam. Happy anniversary, Charlie echoes. As Sam turns to you, smiling and with tears in their eyes. Alex, it's perfect. Sam rushes over and kisses you softly, only breaking off when you get a less than subtle cut from Charlie. So I got officially accepted into the Community Cohesion Management Program, Charlie blurs out. What did you just say? Charlie picks up a rucksack next to him and heads towards the front door. Have a great evening. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. I'll be round a friend's tonight and back tomorrow, so don't wait up. Sam meets your eyes and you both chuckle. You pull out Sam's chair for them. Why, thank you, Sam says, taking a seat and grinning at you. So Charlie's been busy. They shake their head as you take your own seat opposite them. Don't you mean opposite of them? Anyway. Tomorrow, for now. Tomorrow, for now. You really didn't have to do all this, Alex. I know, I wanted to. I love you, Sam. I love you too, they breathe. They breathe, admiring the panoply of food you've prepared for them. Now where on earth do I begin? They laugh as you pour the first glass of champagne of the evening. You're very lucky to have such a wonderful family. Who could ask for more? Day 1764. A jab down. And more reading. Awesome. Everything's ready. You and Sam might have been trying to watch Bullet Man for years, but you missed it in the cinemas, and it never seemed to be in stock when one of you went to pick up the VHS. Now you're just waiting for them to get home so you can start. You hear the front door open as you put a ball of popcorn on the coffee table. We're all ready to go. Get your butt in here. Sam comes in with a vacant stare, ignoring both film and snacks as they sit down next to you. You have to actually nudge them to break their stupor. Sam, what is it? I've just been let go from work. Sam is just staring into space. Apparently, there just isn't the need for 2 nursery teachers anymore. Not enough children, so they can't justify the expense. Honey, I'm so sorry. It'll be okay. You find another place. No, you don't get it. There just isn't a demand for younger years teachers anymore. Not just here, anywhere. I don't know what I'm going to do, what we're going to do. You pull Sam into a hug. I know things are tough, but we think of something. How, Alex? We've barely scraping by as it is, and now... Sam starts to sob. We're gonna have to sell the house. I can't see any other option. We've got too many debts to pay. If that's what we have to do, fine. It's only the 2 of us living here now anyway. I suppose you're right. Still, I hate the idea of losing this place. Think of everything that's happened here, Alex. They fall silent, thinking. Eventually, you start the film, but neither of your hearts are in it. Too busy thinking about the future. Still, a house isn't everything. It's the people who make it a home. Home is where the heart is, after all. Day 1975. Yay! Played the telephone and the entire broadcast in the extra menu. The more important part is I can actually broadcast again. The sterility. 3 years since the uprising. Okay, so we're 3 years later now.
Hello, Alex. I've checked the schedule for tonight. Nothing major to report. Certainly isn't anything you can't handle. Still, at least my daughter's in for Advance's new initiative. That should liven things up a bit here. Keep up the good work.
Okay. Alright. Turn off the power. Turn on the power. Not off. That's the opposite of what you want. Public information. Songs of the new future. Competition time. Why are all of them channel 1 in Advance? Isn't there anyone else who has a commercial? And why is there no longer a clock? Or at least I think there used to be a clock.
And this is Jenny. She's the floor manager.
Hi, Stacey.
That's Colin. He, do you know what, just don't talk to me.
Not getting involved and bring your daughter to work, eh, Colin?
Nah, we don't believe in it.
All right, come and sit next to Mum.
Believe in what?
Just days.
How did it all go so right? That's followed by the Territory
Hi,
Weather
girl.
Report, Advanced Briefing, and pages
10
from
seconds,
Terratext,
everybody.
now featuring up to 16
Okay, now we just have to wait.
What a time to be
Okay, we are
alive.
going in 5.
Well, at least I get the choices
There are
of
nothing
the news card.
As we go over to Megan and the team at the end.
Good evening and welcome to the
Hello,
NNN.
Megan Wolf.
I'm Megan Wolf. To the NNN. I'm this? You might be watching. Well, it's Bring Your Daughter to Work Day here at Channel 1. So I'm joined tonight by my foster daughter, Stacey. Say hello, Stacey. Stacey, say hello, Stacey. All right then. Here are the stories that matter to you. First up, with Advance confirming that the nuclear fallout from the 20-week war is to blame for the drop in the birth rate.
Guys building a house?
We asked you, what keeps you going? I know that I, for one, was quite deflated when I heard about this, but reading all your submissions has really put the smile back on my face. This is from Drew in Humberset. To take our minds off things, me and my partner have been building this house.
Okay.
It really does distract us from thinking about the
That doesn't sound good.
So next week we're building Nibbles a tiny conservatory, a loft conversion, and a holiday house.
Maybe I should be glad I didn't make that you should have a baby son yet.
Next up, you know how we love your uncanny, permissible coincidences, and I don't know about you, but I think this one really takes the biscuit. Not sure what I'm more impressed by, Stacey. The things our viewers spotted, the unbelievable way our
But yeah,
the
the whole
sterility
thing doesn't sound good.
Catherine from Berkeldown sent us this, saying, I couldn't help but spot the face of
Yeah, I like Peter Clement.
in my fourth lager this
Part of it
morning.
might have to do with bits of your life, but still.
But then again, I'm only on my third. Do keep those coming in. Have a go. We've just got time for one more of your stories.
Guy in the library.
That's it. Just tell us who it's from. Yeah, and then read it out.
So this one says it's from John in Stokely. Before I was convicted, I'd never read a single book. But since I was released from Betterman, I haven't been able to stop. I'm even working at a library, and on my lunch break, the Wordyverse.
We absolutely love hearing the way our neighbours and team members have been able to know
Okay.
your stories. Here to know your stories. You can do this bit, Stacey. Come on, give it a try.
Come on.
Let us know your stories here at the NNN.
And wait, what?
Right.
Okay.
A change of pace coming up here. You'll need to use the S effect buttons for the next segment. But Advance have already selected when and what to use. Simple stuff. Just follow your
Oh, so I don't have any freedom anymore. And I'm pretty much a slave now. Well, screw you, Advance. And
First up tonight on the NNN, it's time to celebrate this week's teen lottery winners live from the Shakespeare Theatre right here in the capital. We're going to hand over to Julia Salisbury.
nope, I don't know who she is.
Stacey.
Got a lot more going for them.
Stacey. Okay. Surprising vote of approval there from Stacey. Let's go live to that right now.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to this week's Teen Awards. Of all the many duties I have as team leader, this is by far the most pleasant. As I so often say to you, the uneven path is now, following the demise of Disrupt, firmly behind us.
Oh, right, I'm too long at the same screen.
And I say to you,
I kind of forgot about that whole thing.
it's better now.
You know, being dictated by Advance and stuff.
I'm delighted to be joined here tonight by one of the oldest people in Territory 1.
The fact that nothing's happening doesn't help much either.
Years ago. Please give a warm team welcome to Alfie Tagbadger. So, Alfie, you must have seen so much in your lifetime. What have been some of the highlights? Alfie? Is he alright?
I wonder, how does Advance know what's going to happen anyway?
His hearing aid isn't turned on.
Could you turn it on?
He says it drains the battery.
Well, so you tell him that we'll buy him a brand new battery after the presentation.
Yeah, he says that's fine then. Yeah, he says that's fine then. And I will help him with that. Yeah.
If
And
you
I
would.
will help him with that.
I really am forced to just press 1.
We got it. We got it.
So, Alfie. What?
I miss Jeff Algebra. It was fun messing with him.
Would you like to tell the audience what that's like? Would you like to tell the audience what
I'm here.
Where is everybody? Where is everybody?
Out there, in the dark. Out there. Bless him, it's not just the ears. Bless him, it's not just the ears.
Who are you?
I'm Julia Salisbury, the Prime Minister.
I like that old guy though. He's funny.
I really am the Prime Minister.
He's my only source of entertainment at this point.
You know,
A woman.
one of
Women can do anything men can do these days, Alfie.
standing up.
I can't say I've ever tried. I can't say I've ever tried.
2 sugars, please, and not too much.
Should we get to the awards, Alfie? Should we get to the awards,
Are
Alfie?
you going to ask me about me life?
Well, I'm not sure we have enough time left now for that.
When I was 9, I wanted to ask me married. There was no television then. Back then, you know. We made our own entertainment. We made our own
Okay.
Well, that's fascinating.
So they got the pet, see?
It wasn't a dog?
It weren't a dog. They told me it was a dog.
A stone?
A stone?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I called it Pat. Which was a popular name for a dog back then, on account of the king having a patchy face. And I decided to introduce him to pretty little dirty Thimble, who lived up the road.
Oh, how romantic.
She threw my dog in
How rude!
threw my dog in the river. I decided I'd never marry.
And that's the secret to your long life. And that's
Okay.
I've been married 7 times.
Dude, that sucks.
7 times. There was a mix-up with number 3. Yes, I'm just lucky.
Not really. With all these
Are we
divorces.
going back to the home soon? Are we going back to
Soon,
the home
Alfie. First, let's turn to the reason we're all here. The Weekly Territory 1 Team Award. First up tonight is a lady who really knows how to put in the extra hours. She works at a transition centre in Hamble Bamblebury, and she has single-handedly allowed more families to unburden each other than any other nurse in Territory 1. In the uneven past,
Yep.
she'd have been locked up. Tonight, she is being honoured as a team player. Please welcome.
Yeah, I know.
Sister.
Not my fault things are so boring and slowly and ugh.
Are you here to train me?
Just give her a medal, Alfie. There's a good boy.
Two sugars. And don't let it steep too long. And
I
don't
think
let
you're
it steep.
supposed to give me one of those.
Well,
There he goes. Look.
I can't get the arms up any higher than that. You'll have to go down, love. You'll have to go down.
Thank God those fractious times are behind us. Now the territories are thriving.
Are we in? As the actor said to the mission. As the actor
Yes,
said to
thank
the mission.
you. Yes, got it from here.
Well done. Lovely sister, everybody. Now, open your envelope and find out what you've won. Don't hold back there. She's tougher than one of Peter's homemade Eccles cakes.
Got it. I won a holiday for 2 in Territory 15.
That doesn't sound good.
Didn't it?
I believe it did.
A whole territory?
Why do
Wait,
you
what?
stick with that then? It's easier to remember.
We're all one nation now.
Isn't it still on
And
fire?
Daphne's sister, everyone.
Hey, I'm still a news broadcaster, so I'm not gonna censor anything.
We'll get to that, Alfie.
Especially since I hate Advance now.
Next up tonight is a couple from Finley who, after a rocky start losing their family's ill-gotten gains to the Assets and Wealth Act, have really embraced the new future, setting up a community farm and petting zoo in their local area for all the local children to play. Please welcome Otho and Lobelia.
There we go.
Gannet. Hold on, Alfie.
You know, when I was in the trenches, I had a pal called Scotty Wilson. He was from way up north, so he didn't understand a bloody word he said. But he were my best mate.
Probably for the best.
And his best mate was Smudger Ayres.
Okay.
Fiddly Eric, unstable Terry, and of course, Leggy Sid.
She were a girl, but she had a voice. Oh. Okay.
First girl any of us has ever seen. Dead now. They all are. Smudger and Scotty never made it home. Fiddly got shanked. In fact, were Fiddly got shanked over an olive. Terry
Ooh, that's annoying. Eczema?
scratched herself to death.
Nothing is worse in life than having eczema. I hate eczema.
So, Otho and Lobelia.
After we launched all our well, we discovered there were actually people who
A pony? I want a pony. Please give me a pony.
So we decided to do something about it. That's the type of people we are, you see. Advantage of a private education, probably.
Well, I'm sure we could debate that all night, but there's no time. So, let's see what you've won. Absolutely. Every citizen of the new future has my ear.
When advance came to power, you took all of our wealth. You took the shirts off of our backs.
Look, quite literal in my case. I used to collect
You might as well have the rest of it.
This again.
Security!
Oh God, not again. If I said it once, I've said it 1,000 times. Pennies and the news are not good bedfellows.
Well, at least I got something to do now.
Alex.
And better. And you are. And better. And you are.
It isn't right and it isn't fair.
You tell him, girl. That's my wife, you know. Only my wife.
You can't be cows and swine, it isn't right. We used to have it isn't right. Horses, sent to defend the whole well. And now what have we got? 2 mangy goats, 1 mongrel duck called Kenneth, and a rooster that won't bloody shut up!
Can we get this over quickly with please?
As the actress said to the bishop. Oh, hello, Alfie Tansplager.
Oh, there we go.
Stop them! Stop them!
Oh, don't worry, love. I'll protect you. Oh, protect you.
He better blow what he knows.
You know, this reminds me of when I was in the 20s and we go to the promenade at Shining-on-Sea and watch pretty girls on the beach. Everything was black and white then. Of course, we'd visit the Penny Arcade and try to win a block of lard to take home to the family. You couldn't buy lard in those days. You had to win it.
Are they killing her now?
It was so upset.
Because that doesn't look healthy.
Boys, girls were girls. Everyone else was recruited by the services. There were loads of them, you see. There were loads of them. With their big tents and their candy flossy. You'd hear the music. The pipe organ drifting over the nearby fields. My grandma used to call it the most magical sound in the world. This was before she lost her ear. After giving a particularly loud round of applause. Did you ever go to the circus?
What's that?
Yay, the circus. Let's go to the circus.
Just the tea, pet. Just the tea, pet.
Well, that was an unexpected dose of naked nostalgia. Some people simply can't let go of the past. That's why I look in joy and fervent admiration at the younger generation. So
That's because they don't know better.
Fertility falling throughout the territories. That value our fabulous new generation now more than ever. Our final winner tonight is a go-getter who really went and got him, helping to root out more than 170 disrupt collaborators in his own neighbourhood. Since then, he's gone on to be a senior cohesion cadet leader and organised all of the entertainment at last year's camp cooperation. Our final winner tonight,
Edwin Neverley.
Oh,
You should be in a transition centre, you old Gnome. Prime Minister.
He kind of reminds me of my son Charlie.
We're very similar, in my opinion. We're very similar.
well, I've never been much of a role model.
As in
Prime Minister,
the son in this game,
you have said
not my real son.
you have fought enemies foreign and
Wait, I don't have a son yet.
enemies foreign and domestic. With my own tiny fists have I.
Well, let's open the
Do-do-do.
envelope and find out what you've won. Maybe it'll be a fist enlargement. Maybe it'll be a
Do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
A year's internship as a behaviour coach. Let's show the fools where they went wrong, yeah? Let's show the fools where they went wrong.
About rehabilitation, Edwin.
Absolutely. And if they're at re-integrate, and if they're at reintegrate, just like you, re-retire liberation. Thank you for this award. And for this award. David and report the non-cohesive. Report B.
Okay.
Player. B.
That concludes tonight's award fair. Join me next week when hopefully things will be a lot more normal. Back to you, Megan.
Prime Minister Salisbury there at a highly eventful team awards ceremony. Any thoughts on the awards ceremony?
The nurse was fucking scary. The PTs were saggy, and that little prick will never lose his virginity. Will never lose his virginity.
I am nothing like you, Edwin.
Nothing. After the break, we'll be going live. After the break, we'll be going live. Leave who's on the red carpet tonight. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back on the red carpet tonight.
Oh, Alex, one other. What's that? You're off already? I know you had to take the day off work for Junior, but... Oh, I see. No luck still with Theodore. I'm so sorry, darling.
Is everything okay?
Of course. I'll speak to you later. Oh, Alex. Completely forgot what I was going to say. Blast it all.
Understandable.
Lucky to have them.
Their war has denied us the right to our children, even as they still refuse to feed their own. But they have underestimated us, for though they may have scarred our bodies, they will never damage our will or break our mutual bonds. Birth rates may be challenging, but happiness is everywhere. Satisfaction radiates from every metric. We are producing more and faster than ever before. We have more time to focus on our inner lives, for leisure, for art.
Yeah, screw you guys.
And we are healthier than ever.
Making it literally impossible to have kids in the first place.
They do know I have a Queen's degree in journalism.
As a community, a team, safe from the divisive despots beyond our borders for whom cohesiveness is an alien concept. Every day, across these territories, neighbours support neighbours, and friends reach out to friends, strengthening and protecting each other through cooperation.
There she is, and just in time too.
As one,
10 seconds, everybody.
advance,
What have you been up to? What's this new?
together.
And we are going in 5, 4, 3. Welcome back. Stacey's still here.
Wishing she wasn't.
Stacey's still here.
Thanks, Stacey.
And in this segment, we're delighted to have sent Robin and Patrick to the movies. Yes, tonight is the world premiere of The Automated, starring
Wait,
Lawrence
wasn't that the
London
movie
and the
that I
late
started
great
this whole
Helen
game with?
Bochu. And all the stars are out tonight. We first covered this film almost 5 years ago. back when it
Yeah,
was called
apparently it is.
Automated. Then for
What took so long?
The film was suddenly pulled the night before its release. Well, since then, executive producer George Focus has spent 5 long years polishing the film and turning it into a special edition and premiering tonight with extensive state-of-the-art visual effects and a top-quality voice team. George says it's the movie he always wanted to make.
Okay.
Now, let's take a look at it.
I can't deconstruct it. I can't deconstruct it.
Captain.
I can't deconstruct it. I can't deconstruct it. Robots.
Eh?
Is this a wig?
You think I don't grow that?
What the hell is this shit?
No, Dick, I'll kill you. Think of Sat, I'll kill you.
There's something in your face, Chief.
Nothing makes sense anymore.
I wish you were real, baby. I wish flesh and blood, baby.
Captain Quasar.
But you're just ones and zeros, baby. But you're just ones and
Is this supposed to be a parody now?
Captain Quasar.
You rested,
Captain Quasar.
but I didn't notice it.
Captain.
I'm buffering, Chief. You said I'm buffering.
Onion.
God damn it, blast it off! God damn it, blast it off! What's a map?
Here's a map.
What's a map? Okay. So
Okay.
head north on Interstellar Avenue, so left at the asteroid belt, and a tricky three-point turn at Uranus, and a tricky three-point turn. What are these symbols? This corner. What are these symbols? This is the key.
We could shut it down.
Yes.
This movie sucks.
Yes, we could shut it
4 out of 10.
But we have to ask ourselves. Who are we?
We.
Who are we?
You're crap. That's what you are.
Gosh.
I think it was
thrilling
shit.
stuff. What did you think, Stacey? Thrilling stuff. What did you think, Stacey?
The robots were alright. The robots were alright.
They certainly were. Let's go over to Robin Short now in Western Square, who I believe has got the star of the show. Robin. The star of the show.
Right, you, shall we?
Robin.
Yes, we are live from Western Square with a man who needs no introduction. Florence Blunderclot! How has your evening been so far?
Magical.
Cool.
Absolutely magical. My most dear friends all gathered here to celebrate. One really couldn't ask for much more.
Well, on that note, with award season just around the corner, are you hoping to add
I
to the
think
collection
yes.
for a third time?
Well, I really couldn't say. But if the association deigned to honour me for a fourth time, it's really not for me to say. But let's just say that I know of 3 little gold men who are getting rather lonely.
Absolutely.
Because I won 3.
Yes, we know.
And each more deserved than
Not
the
really.
last.
If the latest trailer was anything to go by, they only went worse and worse.
Well, as I was saying to Stephen over yesterday, that's Stephen Spellman. The Stephen Spellman. The
Who's Steven Spellman?
unbelievable mind. I said, Stephen, you know, this really has been quite the ride. It has been quite the ride. He agreed with me.
Okay.
Wow. And what do you attribute your success to?
Well, if we're talking actual numbers, I'd have to say 60% talent, 30% looks, and 10% passion. Not to mention the incredible coverage on election night. That really was the start of it all. That and my own range of sick bags. Lawrence's jump to catch.
Wow. Who could forget? Wow. Well, it's been a delight talking to you, as always. Thank you so much. Well, Patrick Bannon should be with Lil C for a conversation that doesn't involve vomit.
Okay.
Patrick!
Wait, that's not Patrick.
Thank you, Robin.
Oh, right, the original one got killed, didn't he?
Billy Bob Jean Short. And surely you recognize my youngest pop sensation, Lil D. Her Lil C Lil D. Next week.
Actually, we were expecting Lil C. Is she?
She's around. She's not been feeling very well.
She's
around. She's put me in charge.
Has she?
Well, the courts have. They gave me stewardship over her estate, her finances, her internal soul. Praise Crackler.
Who the hell's Crackler?
Praise Crackler.
Wow. But is she coming just because we've got some questions for her?
Well, she might be along later, but as our legal and spiritual guardian, I'll be happy to spiritual guardian.
Okay.
And Lil D, was it? Well, you look great.
Oh, thank you. You know what? I feel great. You know
what are you wearing?
I'm wearing Little C and you could be too. I'm wearing Little C.
Really?
Little C's new line launches tonight. This is one of my favourite looks. It's called
What a unique name!
Hard to spell though.
But of course, Lil C is basically fashion royalty now.
You call that
There is a
fashion?
clothing empire to her name.
It almost looked like she's naked or something. Does she even wear underwear?
Since our initial TV launch.
That's right.
So really, we have all you to thank for
Huh.
all this. You know,
Then again, I've never been a fashion kind of guy. Then again, my top hat and my eye patch do make me look awesome.
Fruits magazine has named me the youngest self-made success
Although it's been a
story.
while.
Youngest self-made success
And do you
story
have any
ever.
advice for anyone wanting to follow in your footsteps? For anyone wanting to
Then again,
All you need to succeed
there
on
were
life
moments I
is
wear
your family's financial
more
backing
awesome suits and stuff.
fame.
But oh well.
It's not rocket science, people. It's not rocket science,
But in
people.
sadder news,
In general, not really a fashion guy.
retiring from music.
yeah, I'm afraid so. Sure you can imagine. At 25, she's far too old for pop music now. She can't keep up with these young stars.
She's only 25. I'm sure she'll do fine. And probably a lot better than that fashion crap.
The year after that, a farewell tour. That's our last chance to see her. So until the reunion tour and then the classic tour. But it's been a long and varied career, as you can imagine.
Oh, and if her health's bad, maybe it's for the best. Her health's bad.
What's wrong with her health? Oh, what's wrong with her health? Yes, her health. Her
Okay, so you're now bullshitting. Okay.
surprisingly expensive treatments. Curse you, Zaytan! Damn your intergalactic justice! Damn your intergalactic
Oh, yeah. Well,
Yes.
when you get back, those babies aren't going to sell themselves.
Bunch of weirdos.
Billy Bob, Lil C, D, thank you so much for joining me. And do pass our best wishes to Lil C.
Who?
Who? Now, it looks like Robin is with a music legend who actually isn't replaceable. Is that who I think it is, Robin?
Is it Jesus?
Absolutely is, Patrick. It absolutely is, Patrick. Almost can't believe you're here. How have you been? Almost can't believe you're
You
here.
know, I like to walk amongst the peoples every now and then. I like to walk amongst them, makes them feel close to me.
Right, yes.
And to be close.
Right, yes.
To
Okay.
be close. And to be human. And to be human. Apart. To be apart. That was good, write that down. Rachel, write that one down. Rachel, write that one down.
Good to see you've done so well for yourself. Good to see you've done
Thank
so
you,
well
my
for
child.
yourself.
You know, I have you to thank for that. If it was never for your show supporting me and my music, I never would have transcended.
Now, there are rumours going around that you might be running for office. Is there any truth?
Is
to
that still possible?
Yeah, that's absolutely true.
As I get the feeling that...
But you're aware that elections have been suspended. in
Thank you.
territories.
Now that explains a lot.
I'm not running to be no prime minister.
Oh, you're not?
I'm running to be no prime minister.
Oh, you're not?
Crazy Jesus in space. Yes, he's real.
King of the moon.
Oh well.
King of the Moon?
Yes.
King of the Moon? You're running for... No, sorry. King? You're running for the Moon? King?
No, not running.
Okay, I don't know what happened, but it looks like everything is working now, so... Let's hope we can actually finish this. Also, don't worry, everything I recorded before this error is still safe, so... We should still be good to be going.
To do with promoting your upcoming hip opera, Jays in Space. Hip opera, Jays in Space.
Cynicism is so
Okay, and how long will this last? Will it go the way of last
No
year's
one knows.
Living as a Mouse fiasco? Or maybe your foray into ventriloquist beats?
I don't really
No, it's shit.
I merely live by them.
Okay.
So, are you looking forward to seeing the automated?
Okay.
I don't believe in film. Thou shalt keep thine image still and holy. That's chant for Jesus Christ made us though.
Thank you for your time and good luck with your new life in space.
And with you, my child.
I guess.
Well,
Megan. That's what, Megan, success looks like. I'm going to see if we can grab someone else to have a chat. Back to you.
Thanks, Robin. But I think Stacey and I are probably in quite enough trouble where we are. So,
They sack.
Yeah, big names.
Thoughts about them, maybe from your generation's perspective?
You won't like my opinion.
Go on, try me.
Well, Bumbanonk is so old he's like 1 week away from the transition centre, so who cares? And Lucy was cool when I was like 12 or something, but now she's just another fucking loony. And Jesus is a disrupt-loving wanker who should have died with the rest of them 3 years ago.
You're right.
3 years ago. You agree with me?
No, you're right. I don't like your opinion. You agree with me? But thankfully, we can go back to Patrick now.
Is that crazy new? Awesome!
What's the atmosphere like there?
It's absolutely electric, Megan. I can't quite believe it either, but he's here.
Yes.
It's Crazy Neil.
He's awesome.
Neil, our audience has responded. They've really connected with your ads over the years. What's it like suddenly being so popular?
People stuff me in the streets, they expose themselves, they write me threatening letters, you know, the stalker has become the stalker.
Yeah.
A real taste of Neil's old
I'm just happy seeing Crazy Neil.
What's been the most challenging about being so famous?
It's places like this, you know, being around actors and rock stars, they're real crazy, and Crazy Neil knows crazy.
I know, right?
Is
Is that a crazy deal?
Yes, I can imagine.
Oh no, that's just a lady.
Hey Neil, where's the crazy deal? Where's the crazy deal? We got crazy deals on chairs. You ever seen the chairs that knock your socks off?
No, I can't say that I have.
It makes a mess of the carpet. But what do you say? We got a deal?
Wow.
What do you say? Well, what about Betty Andrews' handbag? It's real leather. It's real cheap. And it even contains our heart medicine. Spicy. You've got the chair.
Oh, seriously?
You've got the bag. You're really busting my balls. What can I do to convince you? Let me tell you my wife. Mrs. Neil. It's the latest.
Okay.
What do you say? We got a deal.
Look, I can't take your wife.
Yes, you can. I got loads of them. Come on down to Crazy Deals. We got crazy deals on chairs. We got crazy deals on meals. We got crazy deals on meals. We got deals on meals. Meals on wheels.
Yeah, he sure is crazy.
Deals. And we got meals.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Thank you, Neil. Thank you. Oh, it's always a dream come true to meet a hero. How about that, Megan? The man himself, aren't we? Lucky. Aren't we? Back to you. Back to you.
Thanks, Patrick. What a colourful interview there on what looks like an amazing night. They certainly know how to make an entrance. And the automated really does seem to have unstoppable written all over it, because despite difficulty in Hours magazine calling it Lawrence Blunderclatch's overly long suicide note.
Ooh, nice. Free movie.
With the words, and he hasn't even had the decency to see it through. The film, which is free to all residents of the territories, has seen record pre-bookings and looks set to run for months and months.
Sorry, I was a little too early.
There's lucky few seeing it tonight. Oh, I'm so jealous. Robin, I'm so jealous. Robin.
Well, it's certainly not my average evening, Megan. And to top it off, I'm joined by famous, or possibly infamous, CEO Sophia Rimington. Sophia, may I call you that?
Oh. When they say, who are you wearing, they're talking about who made the dress and stuff. Yeah. I thought that was a weird implication about wearing people. Which just would be silly and weird. And messed up.
And so tonight's film, The Automated, is hyped as a cautionary tale. Will your company be taking that warning?
Well, it's funny you should ask that, because
Oh, yeah.
science guys in to reflect on that unfortunate incident with the toy a few years ago.
Ah, yes, Mr. Snugglehugs. I'm sure we all remember that.
Well, we said, what if, instead of a deadly toy, we make a softer, more feminine version, you know, slap a wig on it or something.
How did you know about my dream?
I mean, the technology is still decades away from where we actually need to pull it off, but it's a dream worth chasing, don't you think?
Aren't all dreams worth chasing?
Well, that depends. If it's sleeping with the family dog, probably not.
Sleeping with the family dog. How did you know about that dream? How did you know about that dream?
It was one time at
Oh.
food camp, and I haven't licked a toad again since.
It was just an example. It was just an example.
Okay.
Of course it was.
I'm just wondering how she knows about my Mrs. Snugglehag dream.
Obviously, I was just joking.
You know, when I was all comatose.
Of course.
Well, I should probably.
Yes.
Yes.
Right, you are.
Too, you know.
Yes. The movie, right? Yeah.
So I'll just.
Yes. Right. Definitely. Yes. Definitely.
Okay, bye-bye.
I'll throw it back to the studio. Go hide under my duvet for a couple of months in shame. Megan? In shame.
Thanks, Robin. Lucky you, and enjoy the movie. The Automated opens in cinemas across the territories this week.
Can't blame her. Movie was shit.
Event, eh, Stacey? Star-studded event, eh, Stacey?
No one goes to the cinema these days.
Of course. We'll be back after these messages. We'll be back after. That's okay.
Do do do.
Get yourself a
Do
video.
do do do.
Video
Play in the snow all day. Wait, let me fix it up. Leaders Day. Leaders Day.
Lil D.
Yeah, not my type of song.
What are you hiding inside your heart? Ooh,
Very well.
what are the secrets of your recent past? How well do you
Better, 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 better. Better, 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 better. How much better? Better, better. Got the better, better man. Better, better, so much better. So much better. Why does it sound so similar? Huh. Oh well. Enemy soldier.
Songs of the new future.
And back to the regular show.
Across the territories. Friday.
What's that? 5, 4, 3. Welcome back. For our final segment tonight, Stacey and I are delighted
Okay.
to be joined by Heat Rash. Their new album, Girls and Why We Love Them All, comes out this weekend. So, let me see if I can get this right. It's Nolan,
I wrote the songs for
Ronnie,
That's what it says on the tattoo.
Ronnie, tattoo your name on yourself.
In case he forgets it.
This raconteur, you must be Chinny. This raconteur, why do they call you Chinny?
It's because of this ugly old
Call you Chinny. I don't know
Because of this ugly old thing.
God, you're so fucking embarrassing. Dale.
Ooh.
Crikey, Dale, you do not look old enough to be in a band.
I get that a lot. I'm actually 23, the oldest one. I'm actually 23, the oldest one.
God, I'm so sorry. I didn't know that.
It's so cool,
sorry.
PT. It's only messing with you.
He's actually 58.
Okay, right, I see. You're going to be a handful, aren't you, boys? Going to be a handful, boys.
Ah.
What does TP stand for?
Tiny prick.
It stands for...
Team
It stands for...
I see. How long have you had that nickname?
Ever since Nolan decided Terry Pronos was a shit. Ever since Nolan decided Terry Pronos.
Ah, okay.
No co, Ronnie. No co, Ronnie. No co, Ronnie.
Sorry, what does no-co mean?
Ah, so cohesive.
It's the opposite of... It's the opposite of...
Fuck's sake. SoCo. Yeah. So cohesive. Yeah. So cohesive. You pretees say. You pretees say.
Thank you, Stacey.
Cool. Right. Okay. Thank you, Stacey. I'm sorry about her.
Not your fault.
Okay.
You guys met through a popular show on one of our rival channels, didn't you?
Yeah, team players with a Z. Team players with a Z.
So how did that work then?
Well, actually, Dale and I knew each other from school.
Fuck's sake, Nolan, mate. Give someone else a chance. We all went on team players. We all auditioned. The judges put us into bands. And yeah, we went to their houses and they put us into bands. Yeah.
It's an example of how we're greater than the sum of our parts. And
occasionally singing it. So every week on the show, they get these bands. Every week on the show, they give them a song that the producer just found from under the bin somewhere.
Actually, I write this.
Uh-oh. You don't say losers.
Decide which song they like best.
Right, and then the losers would be eliminated. Right, and then the losers would be eliminated. Yeah.
Mom.
No cool. Pretty. So no cool. The band who get the most approval get to play their song again.
Sure. So what happens to the losers? Sure.
Mum.
So what happens to the losers? What do I keep
doing?
We don't use the L word anymore. We don't use the L word anymore. Would you please stop saying that? Would you please?
Wow. Talk about bullshit.
It's a word designed to diminish. At Go-Getters, I learned very early that.
Sorry, that's not real life, is it? That's just sports board. That's not real life, is it? That's just sports.
I thought you were Soko.
I
thought you were Soko.
I am Soko.
You're a shrinker. Can't be friends with You're a shrinker.
She doesn't know what you're talking about. She doesn't understand.
I do understand, actually, Stacey.
What's a shrinker?
Well,
What's a shrinker? What's a preteen? Mum. What's a preteen?
Well, I think it means someone who's older, doesn't it? Well, I think it means someone who's older, doesn't it?
Someone who turned 18 before the new future. We call you preteens.
Uneven.
Mimi.
Mimi.
It's not her fault she's old.
So much bullshit going on. I don't like dictatorship.
See?
I don't think I need your help.
Especially since my origin.
Yes, obviously.
But yeah.
Yes, obviously.
You know what the real problem with you lot is? You just can't get over the fact that your beloved Disrupt are gone and you just don't fit in anymore. But the truth is, Disrupt were violent, no-co, bricks, being led by a fucking psycho. I'm glad they lost, and you should be too.
Not everyone over 30 supported Disrupt.
Not everyone, no, but one fucking lot of you did.
Yeah, I miss this rap. I hate this freaking bullshit.
We've all learned maybe a little bit more than we expected to there.
I'm genuinely delighted.
And before we end the show tonight, I think you're going to sing for us, aren't you?
Yes, that's right. We're going to sing a song from Girls and Why We Love Them All. Which is about a real relationship I have with an actual girl.
Nolan, give it a rest, mate. No one cares. Go on, let's get on these stools, lads.
Right.
Go on, let's get on these stools, lads.
Right.
So, Stacey, can I get your Stacey?
Okay.
Oh, she's 15. Oh, she's Go on, piss off and sing your song, Terry. Piss off and sing your song, Terry.
Well, at least I got a song to play with now.
So, here they are with their latest single, Pieces of My Heart. Are you excited, Stacey?
Not for me, no. I only listen to blip music. And a bit of discord. Pop music.
Oh yes, I know I meant to mention this earlier. Apparently these
Oh, so I can't even play the beats part anymore. I hate it when you take all the fun out of my game. It makes everything I do so fucking lame. So lame. Also, why is this song so familiar to me? I should probably look it up on YouTube, because I think I really knew this old group. Oh well, I don't care. Yeah, screw it. Do. No need to hide all the times that you cried. I used to say, throw me away. Just want you to stay. I don't want you to pay. Crazier than Neil today.
We sat there shaking all the way through incisors. We held each other as things fell apart. We took a train
Right.
territories and we threw away
My heart.
personal stories. You took a dozen pieces of my heart.
Yeah.
I didn't know the life could ever feel like this, girl. It's like you were custom made for me. But
I miss my freedom. When will Advance go down? Advance is so lame. They're an important part of this game. And them being lame is a big part of the message. But it's still lame. Crazier than Neil. Here than Neil today. Maybe I should consider making songs based off this game when I got all of the time.
I'm trying to find the pieces of my heart and leave them in the uneven part. Share the new future as my bride. You snatch me inside. There's no need to hide all the times that you cried. My old man used to say, you blow me away. I just want you to stay. I just want you to play. You make me crazier than Neo. Crazier than Neo. Crazier than Neo.
Yay. Yeah, bye-bye.
Fantastic, thank you, Nicholas. That was fantastic, thank you. That was actually really good.
Yeah, we're almost done here.
Best of luck. Thank you for coming in. Best of luck. Thank you
Now
for
it's
coming in.
almost time for final thoughts tonight. And I've actually asked Stacey to write a few, and they're just being programmed
Okay.
onto the auto cue now. Now I have no idea what she's going to say. So fingers on that bleep button.
Hi, Stacey.
On that bleep button in the broadcast room, just in case. Take it away, Stacey. Take it away, Stacey.
My name is Stacey.
My name
I
is
guess
Stacey.
you know that by now. Don't know why I put that in there. Anyway. I don't watch the news. There's no need. You hear all the important stuff from your mates, so...
Yeah, I don't know why we do this shit either.
I don't know anymore. But I'm pretty sure that it's not rehash movies and fucking boy bands. Anyway, I'm going to talk about what's important to me. When Advance were first elected 6 years ago, I was 9. 6 years ago, and in a home. I was 9. Not a family home like you call a home. This was a state children's home. It was It was fucking awful, actually. It was like a Charles Dickens book. The roof leaked and the walls were damp some mornings, and the food bad. Drugs and alcohol were everywhere. No one cared. You had to watch your back all the time because there weren't enough staff to manage us. And yes, as you'd imagine, there was a lot of some bad stuff went down there with some of the staff. Not all of them, But the others knew. Not all of them. And they didn't stop it. But the others knew. And they didn't stop it. And then Advance won the election. And like a miracle, things started to change. They got better. We had nicer food. The home was not just repaired, but redecorated and kitted out with books and sports stuff and musical instruments and video games. Most of the staff were fired, and the new ones, which there were more of, spent time talking and working with the bullies. And you know what? A second miracle. It worked. The bullying stopped. My life got better. Because finally, there was enough money to do the good things, and Advance had the guts to do it. I joined Go-Getters, and on Liberation Night, that gave me a group of friends that I could talk with when the bombs went off and the power went out. Another miracle. I wasn't alone anymore. And that was the night I finally understood the importance of being in a team. So here's my final thought. I know the people who were doing better under the old system long to go back. You say, we were freer. But what you mean is, we were richer. But for every one of you, there is 100 of me. And even now, after all you've had taken away, you are still doing better than I am, than I likely ever will. You still have homes of your own and families of your own who love you. And I'll never have that. So maybe you should stop looking for the worst interpretation of everything this amazing government does and realise it's not for you. It's for the millions like me. And you can cry and bleat all you want, but you're never going to get your money back because it's already been spent. On miracles.
Okay. Good to know this raptor stealth thing, but Stacy actually did have a point, sort of. Yeah. I mean, like I said in the Fable game as well, I pretty much helped out at an orphanage. Especially after my girlfriend got removed by a dictator. I mean, she's still alive, of course, but yeah, there was some heavy shit going on. And she had to flee our town with her parents. Yeah. I wished, I do wish, though, that Stacy could have been helped without having to be screwed over in this dictatorship bullshit. Maybe there is a way to balance it all out. I don't know. Maybe there's a way to balance it all out. I already played mainly unbiased. Let's see. Let's see. Will I keep going on or will I end? Yeah, I will end on this note. Well, I hope you enjoyed part 5. Save and quit. Want to see the behind the scenes? Anyway. Well, that was it for part 5, and I'm glad to learn that this rapt is still there, and like I said, I hope there's a way to bring balance between the two. So people can actually be happy. Anyway, this is the end of the video, and bye bye!